We got mail, guys, and I'm of course talking about Notion Mail. This is probably the biggest update, the biggest thing to happen to Notion since they released the calendar, Notion Calendar, as a standalone app. When was it? A year or two ago? Well, anyways, we now have Notion Mail, which is another standalone app apart from Notion that is supposed to revolutionize and rethink the way we use mail, because email as a technology has been around for decades by now. And what has changed about it? Well, not really much since Google released Gmail. So this is insane, actually. Like, the amount of advancement is a whole nother level. And I had the chance to test out Notion Mail a little earlier, and I've been playing around with it for a while now. And I just gotta say, after the initial, getting used to the new UI, which you always have when transferring to a new tool, I would say it's almost impossible to go back. Without further ado, I'll just hop right in, right? Because I can yap forever, but it's nicer to actually have a look at what's going on. And so I started up Notion Mail. I registered with an account that I don't use actively anymore. Just, don't want to expose myself and all my emails. So we're here in this opening page again. So this is what you see when you register. And exactly, you can choose filtered views for your inbox, which is amazing. So Notion Mail utilizes AI to do all sorts of cool things. My printer's talking to me. So that's things like calendar, social promotions. All of this can be separated, and we might want to choose that all of those can be split from the inbox into these separate views. And now when we press on continue, setup that we're walking through, here we are. This is Notion Mail. Let's hide that. And exactly. So you'll see here, it's trying to tell you all the cool things it can do. For example, it can auto-label your inbox for you. What else? You can just literally anything, any type of prompt, and that way you can search through your inbox. So that's already an amazing thing, because with Google, with Gmail, and with other providers, you can only really, search for words that exist in the email. But here you can treat it like it's an AI and say hey, can you look for spammy emails from people I don't know, for example? So we'll press this. And it finds emails. It creates a label. Boom. Everything that seems to be cold outreach is marked as such. And we can also teach the AI how to label email like this in the future. The best part is that the AI itself is not being trained on your data, and Notion Mail is also GDPR safe and has a bunch of security compliance certifications. So it's also a really trusted tool that you can use. So this looks pretty good to me. I will just save that, and now the AI will know how to label future emails as well. So now we have a new view here, as you can see, and the AI is kind of reminiscent or similar to Notion, which is really fun. So we've created our first view, and we can keep on going. Sorry, might be a little all over the place. I'm just really excited to show you all of this. And over time, your auto labels will improve. And exactly, the more you add or click labels, the more it'll understand what your labels mean and how your inbox works. So that's basically it. Here you can see all the social emails. Everything that has different labels here comes in through here as well. For example, your starred or your important from Gmail. And I keep on saying Gmail and not email, because for now, the same way it was with Google Calendar, you can only connect Gmail accounts or Google accounts to Notion Mail. So Outlook and other email service providers are unfortunately not available yet. But basically this is what the inbox of the future looks like, which is pretty crazy. I think we can go to the auto label again, and we can also choose if we want something else, for example, travel bookings and confirmations, to be separated from this main inbox. And I think that is something that is really powerful. Let's see, it has not found any travel bookings, and that is true. Save that. In this case, this was an old business email. So there's no mail in the travel section. But I can't wait to go back into my own account and then start adding labels for everything, because lately I've been getting almost 50 mails a day, and it's been overwhelming to go through them one by one. And there's no structure, there's no priority in Gmail, it's just in the order that they come, that's how they are there. So I think it will be so cool to have these different views. And the best part is actually, let's start maybe if there's anything we can reply to. Maybe this. Let's see. Oh, maybe we can reply to this email and you'll see. Oh, we can space for the AI and we can immediately ask the AI to draft us response. Oh, I just sent myself an email from my other account. I will reload the inbox and we'll see if it's arrived. Oh, there it is. So let's see if the auto reply works on this. So yeah, I'll just open up the AI command bar, ask it, can you reply to this? There you go. You have an email written. I know it. Yes, I can auto reply to emails. Let me know if you have any specific requests or instructions. That's pretty cool. I mean, in this context, it sounds very AI generated, of course, because of the topic, but it just replied to the email and it's ready to send. So that saved a lot of time. And another fun thing is / for commands. Let's type that in. All of our Notion blocks that we already know. And we have a couple of snippets like a Zoom link, schedule reply, schedule outreach, and a follow-up. So boom. And we have crazy. That saves so much time. I mean, let's check out another one. I actually have not played around with this yet, so this is like my live reaction. Schedule outreach. See that one. So I can decide when I'm available, automatically add this. And the other person, it's good to go. It says scheduling link still loading. We'll send this over to my other email and see how that looks then. Yeah, these snippets are crazy. So you can create new snippets, which I guess are kind of like templates, and then you can just send them out. Let's try another one, maybe like a schedule outreach. That's the one we tried. So let's say you remove that. All right, let's send this off. Just super fun to be able to use this Notion stuff like the headings, all the blocks that we know and love from Notion directly in an email, ready to be sent. This is pretty insane. Also, this availability option is pretty nice. Let's see, scheduling is still loading. Okay, I guess this is taking quite some time, but that's completely valid. It is still very early stage. But yeah, that's awesome. So we'll add those blocks in there. We'll wait a little longer maybe, and then we'll see what happens. And yeah, so you can insert your availability, you can insert snippets, add attachments, or ask AI to improve writing, make it longer, make it shorter, maybe make it longer. Let's see what happens. Okay, it even recognizes availability time. And when we accept that, let's see, well, the availability is gone. We might want to add that link again. So insert the availability, we'll connect the Google Calendar, the Notion calendar. I gotta say, this is pretty awesome. And I don't know, I'm assuming that AI features come included, unlike in Notion where it's part of an extra subscription, but it seems to be included, which is pretty insane. So yeah, personal messages, this looks very good. And now we have a future label for this. And yeah, I think that's all I want to share about Notion Mail so far. If there's anything you want to know or anything that's confusing for you, let me know. But if you have been using Notion for a while, then the UI should be pretty intuitive and make a lot of sense. It's just amazing to be able to schedule availability directly inside of Notion Mail. The views and the auto labeling is something I'll be using on a daily basis. And then those AI features like auto replies, the ability to just draft an email out of the blue and also include those snippets. I think personally that these are game changers. This is some next level inbox. So let me know in the comments what you think about Notion Mail. Are you going to start using it? Yeah, that's all from me for this week. I'm really excited to be able to announce this. I was really happy to be able to talk about Notion Mail with you guys. And if you're interested in more Notion stuff, I'm going to be doing a lot of tutorials, but also dashboard building and whatever. And I really want to up the production quality of my videos. So make sure to subscribe, to stick around for that and check them out. So thank you for watching today. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.